Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's energy update, where we're looking at the dates of December 18th through December 25th, which is Christmas in the United States. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you that are celebrating during this time. And this week we have the super new moon in Capricorn happening on December 23rd. And it's going to be at 3:16 Mountain Time in the morning. So there is this beautiful energy that is coming in with this Capricorn new moon with new starts, new birth, new things happening. So, of course, we do have our 10 new moon wishes, and you want to make those within 8 hours after the new moon is kicking in to make the most of its energy, as well as focusing in on the energy of Capricorn makes it even more powerful. You can make whatever wishes you want, but if you do have them around Capricorn energy, then it's even more powerful. So let's talk real quick here about what Capricorn energy ensues, what subjects it is. I'm going to put up a screen here to show you if you want to screenshot it. It is about work and career, like it says, success, hard work, achievement, drive, and goal setting. Also, it's about your public image, your reputation, and fame. It also has to do with father or father figures, authority figures. So it could be bosses and those as well. Also, it's about tradition and confidence in things of the past that worked well. Capricorn is very analytical. They see what worked well, and then they can put that into, impact for the future. It's also about being responsible and disciplined, some self-control, time management, and it can make us a little too strict. Maybe we need some balance, or are we in need of an upgrade of some sort? Also, Capricorn's long-term planning and strategies. You can ask yourself, how secure do you feel? What can help transform your energy? And then we can be feeling negative and too serious. Or is there an area that can use a dose of reality? And then lastly, Capricorn does rule over the bones, the joints, the teeth, the gallbladder, the knees, and the skin. So any wishes around all of those things can definitely help make these 10 new moon wishes for this super moon very, very powerful. And you can have those wishes kind of stated like, thank you for, like, the greatest health around my gallbladder or whatever it may be. But you can start it off with thank you for and have it as a energy of gratitude when you're asking for the wishes. Now, a super new moon, it's super because the orbit of the moon around the earth is not like in a exact circle, it's more oval. And so when the earth is in the middle and it's on that's the more closer path, when the new moon and the full moons happen around here, that's why there's super moons, because they're closer, they impact us more, they impact the tides of the oceans more. So we are impacted just a little bit more around these as well. So I do like that. And then for this reading, we're just going to be asking Spirit and Creator, where in your life are you being too serious? Where can you use a little more joy, a little more leniency around? So we're going to look into that. Of course, our reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're jumping into yours right now. All right, Leos, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender deck. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of the cards catch your attention and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So we'll start here, Leos, and just to find out what area of your life could you just use a little less seriousness, maybe. So let's see what they have here. And they do want that top card there. And you have surrender your desire to control people. That says being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And that's a good card to have, because the seriousness we have in life, whenever the little child self within us, which really is represented by the Sun card in the tarot, and it, that Leo energy does have a reflection on the inner child. And when our inner child feels unsafe or out of control, it sounds the alarm. It goes into fight or flight mode. And our human side, our intelligent, compassionate, caring part of ourself is shut down and pushed out of our brain, so that we react. We become more animalistic in survival mode, and will do uncaring, selfish, unintelligent things to try to feel back in control again. So I love this, the seriousness of life and of all this stuff that we feel has to happen in order to feel safe and comfortable. This is helping you look at those things and see, what is it that you could be a little less serious about, which will trigger less your little inner child to pull the little fire alarm down to sound the alarm. We'll also pull from the Oracle of E. Let's see what else they like to add in here for you. So what else for Leo, please? All right, that's the one right here. You've got open your presents. Yay! It's actually, like I said, Christmas time here in the United States. Power number, master number 33. And it says, ever seen a time-lapse film of a flower blooming, its petals opening wide? That's your new role model. Visualize yourself opening your arms wide, embracing all the prosperity and abundance that's flowing your way. Receive, 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 and then pass it on. So yeah, instead of feeling like you have to control everything, it's like open your arms wide and allow things to flow to you, allow things to come to you, instead of trying to make everything happen. It's relieving, it's freedom. We'll also pull from the Spirit Junkie deck, see what else they would add. And all the cards that we're using today are all, of course, chosen by Spirit, but they are about upliftingness and joy, and some of them are pretty hilarious. And it's about transforming from serious energy to laughter and fun and embracing this. And you got, I bring peace with me wherever I go. Beautiful card. And you do bring peace with you everywhere you go, but do you unpack it? Do you open your present of peace? Because we can a lot of times be carrying it around with us, but we never open it up. It's like when you pack a bag to go somewhere and have all this stuff in it, but you don't open it to use it while you're there, right? All right. So I like that. We're also going to pull here from the You Are Awesome deck, but you won't see this card until after we finish with the tarot here. So we're going to pull the card first, though. Okay. Going to just put it right here. And then also pull an affirmation card and see what else they would like to add as well. You won't see this either until after we're done with the tarot. So let me just scooch these over. All right. And then we have the tarot of the magical forest. And we're just going to get more clarity here on what Spirit would like you to know, Leos. So for Leo. All right. So there's two, and there's the middle one. So these will go over here. And then this one. And then what else, please? Okay. So we usually start with the middle, but since it made itself known here, another 3. You got 33, and now you have 3. This is about a change of course, a change of direction. And I do like this for you, because with this, letting things go, opening your arms, letting go of control, You're able to go on adventures you normally wouldn't go on because you're not trying to control everything and the supposed tos and the shoulds and the need tos. And you're able to see different avenues, different streets that you wouldn't have found, or stores, places, experiences, because you're going down different roads with have different things on it, and you wouldn't have seen it before. So I like that. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, not only does she have a great ability to connect to the spiritual realm and trust her intuition and her gut, she also, because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, she has this beautiful ability to really focus her energy. Instead of focusing on so many things, she brings that energy in and she can laser focus and get things done and has movement. So very much action, 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 but very finely focused action. Whereas when we're trying to control other people, we're trying to control a herd of cats. All that energy is being wasted, right? All right. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is one of the amazing journeys of the Pentacle suit because it is about finding a stabilized external world. And that comes about because the individual looks outside of itself for its foundation of its worth, and it looks into relationships, it looks into situations like job, education, social status, and also things like our bank accounts, our bodies, our possessions. And when it defines itself by all those external things, it finds it feels unstable because all those things are unstable. People, like relationships, people change or they pass away. So relationships never stay the same. Situations, of course, are constantly changing. They never stay the same. And things, that breaks down, it deteriorates, it blows up, it burns down, it's stolen. And so it eventually grows tired of the disappointment and the instability of the outside world and turns inward and upward to find what's priceless, to find out what it is that truly brings stability, which is an eternal love, never ending, and unconditional, not something you can lose, because there's not even one condition. So that becomes the foundation of this individual, and rather than defining themselves by the outside world by what we call retail price, which is constantly fluctuating, where you eventually end up on the clearance rack, to finding that you're priceless by turning inward and upward into that love. So I love the strong foundation that's coming in here, and you're no longer needing to control the outside world, live up to all these expectations, because you're finding what you're looking for on the inside and not on the outside. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which would be connecting to the capital T truths of unconditional love, which allows you to slice away the small T truths of those related to the fears of losing conditional love. Those that tell us we need to find our wholeness in a person, a situation, or a thing. And this is freedom that comes with this knowledge and this connection to this higher way of thinking. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out of them all, but they also all are on a quest. The Knight of Pentacles is on the quest for the Ace of Pentacles, that which is that wholeness and that completeness, its definition of worth. And so this journey that you've been on, trying to live up to all those expectations so that your worth could stay intact, and as well as trying to control others because you fear that their worth will not stay intact, is freedom. There's this freedom that's coming through all this, and I'm loving that for you. All right. And then you are awesome. I'll let you read that. I'll read it to you. I'll let you see it first. And then it says, I am the architect of my life. I build its structure, design its interior, and embrace its surroundings. I must say, this view is pretty awesome. So realizing that you are the one that defines who you are, that self-worth, the inner worth, rather than the outside world, it changes your whole viewpoint of everything. Because the old ways are telling you that you have to achieve so much out here, and so much of that is outside of your control, even though we try to control it, and we sometimes pretend we're in control of things when really we're not. when you change all that viewpoint from the inside and see this foundation, it changes your whole entire world from one that feels unstable and, constantly disappointing to one that feels full and whole and complete and eternal. Then everything on the outside world becomes extra and above and beyond instead of less than. And you on the inside are no longer less than. You are realizing the powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that you are, who's made of unconditional love. Then your affirmation is about communication. And it says, wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. I like that. So definitely beautiful, beautiful energy here around communication. And our communication does definitely change from one of manipulation and trying to get people to do what we think they are supposed to and should do and need to and have to and must be doing. Instead, it's communication of love and acceptance and appreciation for who they are instead of focusing on who they are not. So I love this energy for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out pick a card readings, monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, get updated immediately when they become available. If you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there, there is an option for all. And if you select that, then you will be notified of two things. One, when new videos come out. And two, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. So if you haven't stopped by to check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing those things I mentioned helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video below. All right, Leos, as you roar through this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.